Okay, so apparently doctors in Ontario can now prescribe nature to help people have a better quality of life. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Imagine sitting there complaining to a doctor and this dude looks at your case file and goes, "Ah, I know what you need. Go and touch grass." It sounds rude, but actually, don't you just love how we now have to remind ourselves of the basics of human existence? Don't sleep with your toxic ex again. Alcohol is great, but drink some water once in a while. While we're in the business of stating the obvious, you know what I really hope someone would say? Don't do drugs. I don't know. Like, we've got a toxic drug crisis right now. Maybe that's the way. And if that doesn't work, maybe we can always build more safe supply centers next to schools. Hmm? Anyways, humbug. uh, I've been a bit of a killjoy in this intro, so let's do a bit of a glow up, okay? Okay. So let's talk about Boxing Day. I've actually been good this year, so I haven't quarreled with anyone online. I've only complained about the economy once or twice, or look, the numbers don't matter, okay? Dear Santa, if you exist or whatever, if there was ever a time to prove you're real, it is in this economy. I'm gonna say that. I could really use $1 million right now. I don't know. I know that might not fit in the chimney, but because who the heck has a chimney anyways? We're all electric, baby. Who am I kidding? Boxing Day is the day you find out if you're getting socks or nothing if you're a man. And I'm only partly kidding about that. So I grew up in Nigeria. Many of you know this from watching my content. Santa never came to my household. I told you my story of getting Christmas clothes and all that. And some of you were thinking, whoa, this dude is so bougie. They get Christmas chicken every year. They get Christmas clothes and all that stuff. Yeah, you get Christmas chicken and Christmas clothes, but Santa did not really deliver special privileges in Nigeria. There was no PS5s coming down the chimney or under the tree. Uh, and this was partly because we don't have chimneys in Nigeria, majorly because our parents were never letting some white dude with the pot belly take credit for their hard work. Santa didn't deliver PlayStations or whatever the kids were playing back then. No, no, no. Santa delivered food, clothing, and shelter. The basics of life. You got a birthday party. By party I mean a family gathering once every 10 years or something like that. That's the way it worked in my house. And it was funny too. There was no surprise element to it as well. There was no coming down the stairs to find gifts under a tree. No, the surprise was mostly ruined because I would go to the market with my mom and would watch her haggle prices with shop owners till she got a good deal on a shirt. And this shirt was probably like 2 sizes too big for me, but that kind of kills the vibe, doesn't it? um, for Boxing Day, we would watch movies till bedtime and imagine a special place where Santa delivers gifts. Don't get me wrong; it wasn't like we were poor or anything. We were pretty middle class. We could probably afford a game console, maybe a phone. But to be fair, we actually, I mean, we didn't get any of those special privileges, but we actually got a lot of books. It's actually how I developed my love for literature and telling stories. I'm convinced the reason we didn't get any cool gifts was because my parents really just wanted you to know you couldn't always get whatever you wanted in life. Honestly, as a kid, it felt horrible. You couldn't talk to people about the latest games or relate on whatever people were doing at the time. So I just hung out at home and watched Disney movies with my little sister. Now, as a grown man, though, I think that experience taught me to be a bit more content in my own self. I got to know myself quite a bit. I journaled a lot during that time. All these things that people tell you to do in therapy right now. Yeah, it's pretty funny, right? So I learned to journal quite a bit during that time, and I trained my imagination quite a bit. It's partly how I learned to tell stories like this. So I'd say the greatest gift I ever received was solitude, which is weird considering I'm online asking you all to listen to me yap on for 10 minutes about something. Anyways, what is the greatest or best gift that you've ever received? And it doesn't need to be something abstract like mine, like solitude, feeling like some sort of philosopher. Yeah. Maybe Santa brought you $1 million. I don't know. And hey, before I go, I'm making a series of videos for the 12 days of Christmas. If you missed the first one, you missed a really great story about dead chickens. You can go watch it after this. I promise it's a really good story. And if you're new to my content, please do me a solid and subscribe. I'm on this road to 1,000 subscribers. Help me get there, okay? Thank you. I'll see you next time. Take care. Merry Christmas, guys.